Myself, I am Dr. K. Prasad, Assistant Professor, Department of Physics, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering. Under research methodology, I am going to discuss about publication process. So, publication process, what it means? Has your paper even been rejected by a journal? Are you having a trouble choosing a journal for publication? And in-depth understanding is essential for publishing your paper. Today my talk will give you details about submission and publication process. This information can help you find a journal to publish in, complete the publication of your academic, medical or scientific papers, and effectively avoid rejection of your paper. So publication process, it is sometimes said that writing your article is the easiest part of the process, but publishing it and getting into the hands of other researchers and interest parties is another matter altogether. Today's presentation will give you full details how to get an article published, will also include a checklist for manuscript submission. When you follow these guidelines, you will increase your chances of getting your hard work published in a journal. Our first step will be to make sure you are submitting your article in the right journal and following their guideline. So it's important that we include disclaimer here. Every journal will have different procedures and requirements. So it's critical that you follow their guidelines exactly. Today's talk is simply meant to be a general guidelines. So the major publication process, how to get published in a journal. The major checklist of the journal guidelines are mentioned here, that are 12. Now I am going to discuss about how to get published in a journal. So before even consider getting published, it's critical that you select the right journal. Is your article in a good fit in that particular journal scope? You can find out looking at the journal scopes and aim, as well as evaluating the recent articles in that particular journal. Do they complement your work? Would your article make sense in the context of other articles being published? Do you want to publish open access? If so, make sure your chosen journal has that option or not. Checklist of journal guidelines. If you have the right journal for you, simply follow this checklist journal guidelines. Again, make sure you check with your specific journal to make sure you are following their procedure. So, how to get an article published? Checklist follows here. First one, write your paper in accordance to the instruction for authors. This will tell you everything that you need to know about what the editorial board of your journal wants to see in your article, including details like style, guides, and word counts. Each and everything it will be given in instruction of authors. Second one is your article well written. Make sure that it flows logically and systematic. You have described your research completely and that you are using clear and accessible language. Have a friend, peer review or editing expert make suggestion that will improve the overall quality and clarity of your paper. And third one is the double check the citation. So double then triple check the accuracy of your citation. Have any of these articles you have cited been withdrawn? Do you have citations that supports your test? Do you have any needed permissions for copyrighted material? These all things we need to cross check, because if you are going for review article, what kind of article you are giving citation or you are using the image, you need to take the copyright permission from that particular publisher or journal. And fourth one is write a killer title and abstract. So the major important one is here your chance to get your audience attention. You want to make your title descriptive and catchy, but not overly so. So likewise, with your abstract, think of it as way to sell your article, so that reader of your abstract will want to explore the rest of your art paper will be read it based on your title and abstract. So fifth one is find your keywords. Help, help your audience find you and your work by selecting effective keywords. Consider keyword research to find the most popularly searched phrases that you can include naturally within your abstract, article description, and even in the title. Sixth one, double check the instruction for authors. As mentioned previously, before you even begin writing your article, first you select your concerned journal. That journal, what are the rules and regulations is following. Based on that, you develop your article. Many journals offers templates to help you with formatting and instruction on style, reference section requirements, etc. Write a killer cover letter. So it is major important to publish any article. So one of the most and overlooked elements of publishing process, your cover letter, can make a break or your success to publishing in a journal. You want to explain in a creative way why your paper is the perfect article for the journal and why the editorial board should consider your work for publication. Take your time on this step. There are various templates of successfully published cover letters and templates available online. So eighth one, this major one. So covering letter is major role why your paper should be published in that particular journal. That should be specifically mentioned in the cover letter. Next one, eighth one, have everything. Make sure you have all the files you need. This will depend on what type of peer review the journal is utilizing. For example, a peer review or double blind review, you will need to provide a anonymized version of your manuscript. Additionally, make sure you have all your keywords and captions, figures, and pages attached and included illustrations, tables that include their legends as well as their description, title, and any corresponding footnotes, and you are included all co-authors are not. Need to cross check. Who is submitting the manuscript? One author should be designated as their contact or corresponding author. Make sure you complete information is included such as email address, the address of the affiliated organization or site, and the full mailing address for the corresponding author. 10th one, have you included everybody? Make sure you have all the information you need about any co-authors, including names, contact information, institution, etc. It can be tricky to define authorship, but it is must and should. Everybody who are involved in the research should keep it in mind, who are involved in your research on you are going to publish the article. And most important one is have your ORCID ID. This is an identifier that links all of your work together. Make sure you include this identifier when you submit your work. Disclosure statements and competing interest. Have any, make sure these are clearly disclosed when you submit your manuscript. Each journal will have particular format. Make sure you are being transparent about any conflict of interest. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.